I'm going to 3D model Pikachu. Yeah, I've never done this before. We'll see how it goes because I'm aiming for a low poly kind of Pikachu. I just wanted to journal this. I'm aiming for a very cute, so it's kind of like the plush version. He's a little rotund. We'll start off with a very simple base. First things first, he's very rotundish. This will be the body and the head, but just trying to get a figure. So if you know me and what I do, I'm usually just an artist, but I'm in art school right now and I'm currently delving into 3D modeling and mostly animation stuff because that's what really grabbed my attention the most, and I just kind of went with it. I got something going that kind of looks like Pikachu, and obviously you can't forget that nose. Okay, that looks like a Pikachu. His arms do like to come out and chill here up front. It's looking a little better. I'm liking this perspective. I like how thick the ears look because it stands by themselves, so you need some thick ears. Always like this Pikachu plush in general just because it looks so silly. I mean, look how silly he looks. Just a silly little guy. I'm more than certain someone's done this. I just haven't looked into it. Maybe I should. Okay, I mean, there's low poly Pikachus, yes, but I don't believe someone has created this low poly Pikachu, so I will be the first. I gotta blow my nose. I started using Blender like a couple years ago when I was creating a VR chat model. I ended up uploading it and creating it. I was pretty proud of it. And then after that, I just completely dropped the project. That's kind of the first time that I used Blender, but not use it. I just kind of already uploaded some pre-made models and tidied them up a bit and got them ready for VR chat. Okay, so the feet is a little strange. I guess this part would also be like the legs, technically, so we need a... So, the basic question, am I new to 3D modeling? Yes, very much so. I barely know the basics, but I want to be able to touch upon this more and do more projects with this just because it would be a lot of fun. Starting off with a 3D model of low poly Pikachu in this form would be kind of cute. I like how his little hand kind of sit in the... I think I shouldn't have to bend them too much because if I do that, the arm's gonna come out super long when I want them kind of close to the body like that. Little hand going. There you go. That looks a little better, I think. Yeah, little guy. And we'll leave it at that for now. So that's the front view. Okay, we've turned off our drawing guide and we're gonna draw the side view of Pikachu. Before I do that, I did want to draw kind of the proportions of where everything's going. Draw lines so they're kind of in the same space. Maybe the eyes. I haven't done this, so I really don't know what proportions to measure out, but I feel like maybe the eyes would be good. And of course the ears. For those who know how to use Blender, I just do this because it kind of equals the proportions of both sides. So that way when I'm flipping the camera, it doesn't look off, which will probably happen anyways, but it's fine. I'm no professional. I'm not an expert. Criticism goes a long way, so if you're familiar with Blender, advice is appreciated very much. I do like shaping the head as equal to the original drawing as I can. So over here I'm overlaying and drawing the new head, and since the ears, they don't stand tall but they kind of droop, it's good to keep them long. Okay, we got an idea for the head. Hello, I just quickly wanted to go through this process real quick and just break it down. Basically, I just did the side profile of Pikachu. It's very simple. I just tried to go by the references as much as I could. And yeah, I just wanted to speed it up because I wasn't really talking much. But yeah, that's about it. On to Blender. Okay. Oh, I guess I should export it and send it to my computer. So as you can see at this point, I am taking the image from Procreate and I'm implementing it into Blender. Now I will be setting this to position the feet on the floor, and I will be duplicating the image so I can get both sides of the Pikachu. Yeah. So that's about it for that. Okay, we have our references here. They might be slightly inaccurate, but we shall see. I think this should do just fine. So we'll go here and we'll add a new cube. Subdivision surface. Yes. I think that'll be low poly enough. Okay, now we can get started on this piece. Ah, what did I do? We're just gonna match this up to Pikachu's... Ooh. We're gonna match it up to Pikachu's head as best as possible. We're just gonna start modeling him in the shape that he needs to be. Man, I think he looks great already. Oh, well, actually, my goofy elf forgot something. Duh. I'm forgetting to subdivide. There we go. Now, just to rephrase myself, I am still very new to Blender. I am not an expert. I am mostly doing this to journal my journey, you know, my experiences, what I've come to learn and stuff. So if you learned something out of me today that's new to you, then yay, I'm glad I was able to inspire, I guess. Along this point, I just went ahead and tried to shape the model or the mesh as close to the head as possible, or at least a drawn figure. I think during this process everything was just like a little back and forth, just trying to make sure like everything was pretty accurate. I managed to use X-ray to see right through it and see if it really worked well. That looks pretty well accurate to the Pikachu face we're going for. We'll leave it at that. Anyways, we got a facial structure. I think it's looking great. Pikachu looks great. It's important to save always. We'll of course add a new cube at the subdivision surface, and now we'll get a chance to do the body. Same thing as the head, I just took this new mesh and I mirrored it, and now I'm shaping it close to the body. This one was very simple because I already gave him a very rotund figure. All I really did was kind of bring out the legs and stuff, so nothing too complicated. Low poly Pikachu looking pretty good right now. Kind of. Not really. I also wanted to speed up this process just because I only did some minor adjustments to the head and the body. There wasn't much to it, but other than that, everything was going really great. I was really fond of the shape, so I just kind of went with it. Ah, look at you. You baby. You look like... I actually don't know. Let's bring these back a bit. Bring out these front sides to come out. Just kind of giving it that roundness. Some additional minor changes. It wasn't really that big. It was just some small things here and there. That's it. Okay, I'm kind of liking where this is going. It looks like a frog. Okay, once we get to the ears, I think it'll be better. We'll leave the body and head for now. We'll go ahead and add a cylinder, and we'll reduce the number to 6, maybe 8. No, 6 was fine, I think. And then go to the cylinder, delete the faces. Yeah, good. And then we'll go ahead and place this in the top of his head. Yeah, Pikachu. Because I also need to rotate. So making up the ears were very simple as well. I just took a simple cylinder, and then I took away the top and bottom side and extruded the shapes and then formed them along, you know, the path of the ears. So yeah, that was about it. Oh my god, look at that. It's a rabbit. I want to try something, but it's probably not the best idea. Oh, never mind. I'm a genius. Okay, we're just gonna merge this at the center of each point. I feel like that it matches kind of the goal that I was going for. It's kind of flat. Like I'm not getting it as round as this, but I think I'll just leave it like that for now. It's kind of, it works. Oh, it looks so goofy. I love it. Just a little guy. He's just a little homie. We'll call those the ears. We'll go back to the body and kind of adjust this a little bit. The body is round. His little legs are designed for distance. Can't get that audio out of my head. It's so, I feel like it matches it so well.
The body is
round. his
Little legs aren't designed for distance.
Look at him go! He kinda cute. Low poly Pikachu. I think what I'll do is I'll end up kind of merging these two together, which is something I could have done rather than create a whole new piece. Maybe I'll fix that. And when I fix it, I'll just skip it because I'm too embarrassed to show it. Let's move on to the arms and legs for now, and we'll see how that goes. So import new mesh again, and we're gonna create that very same Oh my god, wait 2 seconds. I don't even need to create a new cylinder. I just realized something. I can literally just duplicate the ears. Oh my god, I'm a genius! I mean, they don't exactly look like it, but I'm getting there. And we're gonna call them Whittle arms. At this point, I just took those ears and I deleted some vertices, and I just matched it as much as I could to the arms by arranging some of the vertices, getting the figure close to the body, and of course making it, or size it up just a little bit. And that was just about it. The only problem I was gonna have to deal with was the fingers that were coming up. See how that looks? That looks like arms. Oh my god. Oh, it's just a little guy. I don't know how I'm gonna do fingers. Okay, the arms are good. The arms do look good. Kind of bring it closer. You know what this is reminding me of? That second evolution to Squirtle. Oh my god, there's no way. Wartortle. And then of course there's Blastoise. Blastoise. It's kind of remind me of that. I think it looks cute though. Like, I'm not exactly sure I'm gonna do fingers. I also just decided to speed up this process just because I was definitely having a bit of a hard time trying to figure out how to do fingers. I'm sure it wasn't that difficult, but for example, here I tried taking the form of the arms and seeing if maybe I could connect it to the body. But that became a little more difficult than I was anticipating, and I figured if I did that, it wouldn't be as low poly as I hoped it would be. So you can see where I kind of like paused for a moment. Okay, those don't count. Just give me, how does one make low poly? Maybe I'll come up with something. Maybe I will come up with something, I just know it. Quickly enough, I figured out a way with the bevel tool again. You can see I'm kind of cutting it, but then I realized I could bevel it. And then that's when I started to extrude fingers. Now, this might not be the best way to make fingers for Pikachu, but for me, I was pretty content with the results, and I just kind of stuck out with them. It's not like the fingers were the most important part of the piece, at least for me. It was more of just the body, the head, and kind of making sure I get the details. Am I a genius? Probably not. But okay, this is kind of good. This is kind of good. Like it literally has palms and fingers. I love it. It's a low poly Pikachu. It's probably not gonna work. Okay, so we got ears, fingers, and a body, and the head, obviously. All we're really missing is tail and the legs. So, I mean, I should just be able to maybe, extort some legs. Okay, that looks pretty good. Nice, that's nice. Okay, and now we're gonna try to extrude some feet. For a body, I think I did it. Well, at least I did the legs like I intended to make them. I quickly went and extruded some of the feet, and then I started shaping them as best as possible. I came across some issues. They weren't that major, thankfully, but it was able to help me model out some feet and extrude even more shapes, get them sorted, and finally get them like organized and rearranged so they actually look like feet. But other than that, they look really good. I just wanted to speed up this process as well, just because it took me a very long time. Oh my gosh. Sure. Sure. Looks a little better-ish. I quickly wanted to finish up and finalize Pikachu just by finishing off with the tail and modeling that as quickly as possible, I went ahead as well to UV unwrap the model so I can get into texture painting. And the reason why I just wanted to skip this was because the video was already taking a bit too long and I didn't want it to, make it super long. So if you were interested in UV unwrapping or any of those things, unfortunately this is not the video for that. You can check other videos that will do that easily for you, how to UV unwrap a model and stuff. So this is basically just for entertainment purposes and me going through the process of learning how to use Blender and how to 3D model. But if you made it this far into the video, I totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me. Just, sharing my hobbies and my interests with the world. So it just means a lot for you guys to stick around and watch what I do. So thank you so much for that. I have kind of successfully UV unwrapped Pikachu. It's not perfect, and I definitely messed up with the fingers, but we don't talk about them. That will be a future and a problem. For now, I think the painting and the coloring is going to make up for most of it, so let's get started on that. I also very quickly went ahead to lay out some of the UV faces out just to make it look a little more better and more organized. It was very simple. That was just about it. Okay, let's get that yellow color Pikachu has. Pikachu, I choose you. Well, that doesn't look right. Actually, no, it very much kind of matches. Let's get all that. Let's get, I think we can just kind of, yeah, beautiful. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, this shouldn't be difficult. Yeah, let's get some of that. Okay. I'm using a mouse right now, so it's kind of hard, even though I have like a drawing tablet for this, but I'll just, what a little homie. Finish off some of the details here and kind of fix whatever I did here. All right, we got some ears going. Look at that. Beautiful. I have all these reference images, but none of them for the tail, which I can only assume it's probably looking like that. Boom. We got a tail. I think that will look perfect. I don't think that needs much work. I think that looks good. As long as it, oh! That looks cute. Oh yeah, we'll definitely fix that. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, here comes the best part. The face. We're gonna see how well we can closely try to, oh, I definitely went over. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I don't even know what it looks like yet. I'm so scared. Oh no! That's not what it's supposed to look. That looks a little, let's fix that. So I actually didn't think I would have many issues with the face, but once I started out and designing the head, I came across some things that I wasn't too fond of. Oh. Oh. Okay, you can see this two ways. One, you can see this as a mustache, or two, you can see this as a goatee. It's kind of goofy looking. Okay, back to normal Pikachu. I actually decided that the face of Pikachu was just a little too long, so I went back and readjusted it and flattened out a little bit, and I actually liked the results. Aww, that looks cute. I think that looks much better, and that will give me a chance to fix the eyes. Oh, now he's wearing glasses. Oh my god, no. He looks drowsy. Oh god, that does not look okay. That is not Pikachu. Okay, I don't know, or at least I don't remember exactly how to do an outline for this. I don't know if that did so. Oh, wait, that looks a lot better. It's small detail, but it's significant to me at least. Okay, here's a little guy. This is a little homie. We meet our little low poly Chikapoo. Yes, this is him. I'm gonna try to figure out the outline for him. I'm not sure how, but it shouldn't be that difficult, and that should be it. And then I will let you guys know. Yes. How long did it take? Oh my god, that's 1 hour and 30 minutes. This is me like maybe a couple months later, and this is the updated version of Pikachu. I actually finished this as soon as I was done with the video. I just had to redo some of the textures, but this is him. This is what he looks like. He's holding a hamburger. It was a very low effort, low poly hamburger. You will see this is like no effort at all. This is referencing one of the images that I found that I really fondly love. I'll put it right over here to share. I just thought it was really cute. But this is it. This is the model. He's a little cutie pie. He's a cutie patootie. And that's about it. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, thanks so much for watching. Is that what I said? Thanks so much for watching my video. If this is the sort of content that you like and you'd be interested in future stuff like this, then let me know in the comments below. And maybe if you're interested in future stuff like this, also maybe consider subscribing. It would greatly appreciate. I'm gonna try uploading more videos. I'm just trying to get a start in my passions, and I'm trying to get a start with YouTube and just posting out there. Like I said, this was all for fun. This wasn't anything professional, so even if you have criticism to share, that would be greatly appreciated. Any advice or maybe even questions about this model, I definitely would love to answer. But that's really just about it. This is Pikachu. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.